Hi guys, I'm Soundarya Thakur and welcome to my home. So guys, I'm a fashion and lifestyle influencer and maintaining my lifestyle is the first thing, and you can see that in my entire house. So I do like to influence people with the kind of lifestyle I have. I like promoting a good healthy lifestyle, a little bit about fashion, beauty, and a mix of all of that, a little travel. So that's what I do. I'm a content creator. And talking about what is my idea of home. So I think home is a place where you feel like yourself, and in fact, if anyone comes in your home, they should feel your vibe. It should be comfortable, it should be welcoming, it should be warm, it should reflect your personality. So it's not just a place where you live, it's also a vibe that you pass on to people that enter your place. So the first thing that you see when you enter my house is the Mandir. So I have created a complete designated space for the Mandir. So this was actually very personal. So I had promised myself when I will get my first home, I will give my Krishna Ji a separate designated place, and here we are fulfilling that promise very beautifully. And like you can see, there's a 3-step mandir, and actually these are concealed drawers. So while maintaining the aesthetic, we also had to see the practicalities ताकि हम पूजा की सामग्री वगैरह सब रख पाएं. So these are actually concealed drawers, and there's a proper 2 feet pure marble mandir. I got it personally customized, and like you can see the arch behind the mandir. So this is again to maintain that aesthetic. As you can see, there's a use of a lot of browns in my house. So to maintain the exterior and interior aesthetic, I kind of incorporated the same inside the mandir as well. From the shanklai to the marble murti to the 3 steps, this corner is purely serene. It's full of blessings, it's full of love, and it's sacred. It's sacred for us. So yeah. So here are a few khanas that I have actually made in the mandir. So like you see, this is a book that is written by my Nana Ji. There's a photo of my dad. Then there's Buddha Ji. It's all made of brass, or it's something very personal. So we didn't want to make it impure. We wanted this place to be very sacred. So every single thing that is kept on the khana is also very personalized, very thought through. And yeah, now come, I'll take you to my living room. So now this is my entire living area. It's a completely open living area, and let me take you to my favorite corner. So this mirror has to be my favorite corner. I love this mirror. It's not just perfect for my entire OOTD selfies, but I actually incorporated this mirror in my living area because when you add mirrors in your living area, your area looks bigger. There's an illusion that your area is bigger. So I added like a proper 6 feet arched mirror. So you'll see a lot of circular items in my house, a lot of abstract shapes. And yeah, now come, I'll take you to the entire living room. This is my living area. There's a complete 7 feet sofa. Then there's an artwork that merges with my wall color. So a very interesting story about this artwork. It's actually personally made by me. I actually sat down, I made this artwork, and I'm super proud. The biggest statement in this entire living area is this artwork, and it's made by me. So yes. Then this is one of the places where we sit and chill. Everybody who comes at my home, this is the first area that you see. You can see a lot of minimalism in my house. It's Pinteresty, but then it's also very comfortable. So these cushions are very aesthetic, but then they are very comfortable as well. I actually, kind of take them and use them as a pillow at times. But anyway, coming down to the aesthetics of the house. So although this is very Pinteresty, but it's also very practical. While I was doing this house, I had made sure I'll just not make it visually appealing, but also very practical. So if you see, all these tables are of pure wood and they are very sturdy. The shape to everything is very contemporary and trendy, but it's very practical. So I'm that person who likes glossy in various sections of my house, but not too much. I'm a matte person, so you'll see everything is matte, from wall color to the furniture to the sofa. There's a lot of use of grey, minimalistic aesthetic. Then coming down to the shapes, of the furniture in my house. So the entire space has been kept in a way which feels very soothing to me. So you'll see a lot of linear lines in my house, from the wooden panels to the wall panels. You see a lot of straight linear lines. So you'll see a lot of contemporary round shapes in my furniture to break that boxed feeling. Then there's my balcony, which I'll take you to it. But first, let's cover our living area. Then there's a very cute Alexa. Actually, my mother needs it a lot. She listens to her Aarti. We also have our family photos on display on it. There's again a ceramic vase. The whole gallery wall, again matching the aesthetic of the entire living area. Since this entire living area is open, so we had to make sure कि हर चीज़ हमारी एक दूसरे से coordinated हो और देखने में भी अच्छी लगे, practical भी हो. तो इसके behind ना बहुत सारे wires छुपाए गए, to be honest. अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो इसके ऊपर भी एसी की पाइप छुपाई गई है. तो एस्थेटिक के साथ साथ बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीक्रेटली कंसील की गई है हमारे घर में. This is the most royal segment of my house because I have very less sunlight here, and this is the wall that you see right in front of my sofa, so it had to be the best accent wall. So like you see, there's an entire 3 feet clock. There's a profile lighting. Also, you'll see a lot of profile lighting in my house. So I'm a person who likes warm ambient lighting. तो मैंने fall ceiling के अलावा बहुत छोटी जगहों पे ऐसे warm lights add की है. Then this is the only area where you'll see a lot of gold accents in my house. From this grass to the kind of decor it has, you'll not see gold accents anywhere else in my house. Just because we had less of sunlight here, so I made sure it looks royal. Then again, we have a very beautiful tall planter with a very beautiful matte black and gold planter in it. So yes, you'll see a lot of statement pieces in my house. I did not overdo my house. I did not fill it completely with small decors or a lot of small pieces. I made sure whatever I choose, it's statementy. It's big enough and captivates your eye. Now coming down to the kitchen, again, it's a completely open space. The entire kitchen matches the aesthetic, the royalty of the wall. It's in the same color tone. आपकी आँखों को अगर same colors दिखते हैं ना, वो बहुत soothing लगता है. And you don't realize, but once you're living in that home, like me, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I come to is the kitchen. I make myself a cup of coffee, then I go and sit in my balcony. So everything had to be very synced. So this entire area is again in the same color palette. And also, यहाँ पे इकलौती एक जगह है जहाँ पे gloss add किया गया है. There's no mat in the kitchen because it had to be very royal. It's an open kitchen, so yeah, I made sure यहाँ पे बस mat use ना हो. So come, now I will take you to my favorite area of the house, which is my balcony. It is the absolute pleasure, the view, the aesthetic. Let me show it to you. And welcome to my balcony. So this is my entire vibe, which is very different from my house. I'll explain you why. But firstly, let's dive into the details. So there's a very sacred Buddha with a waterfall. Actually, I wanted to conceal the water pipes in this section, but I also wanted to add a purity, a sense of serenity when I, make the outdoor space. So here's a very beautiful beige aesthetic Buddha with a lot of tall planters again. Then this segment, I didn't want to actually add a lot of chairs in a balcony, like a patio balcony. So I went for a very solid wooden bench. I got it customized from Amar Colony. It's a very popular market in Delhi. Then there's a beautiful gold accent mirror because we had to hang it in outdoors. So इसको metal में choose किया गया, Banjara market से है. Then coming down to my favorite spot of the balcony is this jhula. I love it. Right now it's winters. It's the most coziest area. I can swing on it. I can have my cup of coffee, my chai. There's an entire aesthetic maintained here, again, as per my interiors. There are planters, there are beautiful wall frames that match the outdoor aesthetic of the area. And yeah, I get to enjoy the entire view. So come, I'll take you guys to my favorite room, which is the closet room. So basically, like you see in this gallery, there's my closet room, there's my bedroom, then there's my mama's room. So firstly, let's dive into the closet room. Come. Now coming to my closet room, this is my dream closet. हर लड़की का सपना होता है to have her open closet, or maybe I don't know, every girl's dream is to have her own closet, एक पूरा space designated हो. And this is my entire room where I get ready, where you see all my clothes. अभी क्योंकि सर्दियाँ चल रही हैं, so you see a lot of overcoats. There's an entire segment of my footwear. There are a lot of drawers, rod hangings, a lot of organizers are there. So yes, and in the center of the closet room you see an ottoman, which is like a concealed storage space. So ऐसे बहुत knickknacks आपको मेरे घर में दिखेंगे where there are certain segments which are supposed to hide something, so there's a hidden storage in it, and it's in the center of the room so that it adds an appeal of comfort. So we have kept a cushioned ottoman. Now coming to this entire segment where there are 6 corners where I keep all my, my dream purchases that I've always dreamed as a child. So you can see there are a lot of aesthetic pieces, a lot of books about hairstyles, fashion magazines and all of it to give it a very closet aesthetic. Then there's a covered storage. So like I told you, it's a half open, half closed design because of the practical reasons. Dust pollution बहुत ज़्यादा है, but I wanted to have an open closet, so मैंने आधा open बनवाया. Now coming to this entire segment, a full mirror must have है. मतलब बिना एक closet बिना full mirror के complete नहीं होता. And then my favorite segment of this entire room is this vanity where all the magic happens. Honestly, it's never this clean, but because the LBB team was here, so I actually cleaned it specially for this. This is never this organized. But yes, I do have these pieces which are minimal, which are rotatable, which are practical. There's an entire section of Dyson over here because I use Dysons on the go. Always I'm in a rush, मैं late हो रही होती हूँ, मुझे भागना होता है, तो ये हमने internally drawer से connect कर रखा है, तो वो अपने आप चल जाता है. There's an entire 6 feet mirror on the vanity so that I can see my full outfit. There's lights, ताकि रात में भी दिक्कत ना हो. There's an addition of beige, white, and a lot of minimalistic accent blacks. So we wanted to keep it very minimalistic, but we also wanted to keep it very practical. When you see a Pinterest photo, you kind of go towards aesthetic, but the idea is how to make it practical. So like you see, इसमें बहुत सारे hidden spaces हैं. The chair matches the aesthetic of the entire room, the ottoman matches the color patterns, but then it's also very practical. Come, now I'll take you to my bedroom. Now this is my bedroom. It is the coziest area actually, because of course your bedroom has to be very personal. So firstly, when you enter, you see your entire wardrobe. So it has all my personal clothes, like my nighttime clothes and very regular things. And like you see, there's an entire cane aesthetic. But honestly, if you come close and see, this is not real cane. I have done an entire reel segment on this where I told how did I revamp my old wardrobe in just 5,000 rupees. And honestly, rattan canes are very expensive and they're very hard to maintain because the dust passes through it. So this was a very affordable and a practical option for me. And since I was refurbishing my old wardrobe, so I didn't want to, spend a lot on it. Then talking about the bed, it's my favorite part, I didn't want to go for cushion beds. I'm a person who likes wooden aesthetics, minimalistic. Like you see the wall color, it's a very neutral beige. This is not greige, which is a little different from my living area. But I wanted to add warmness in my bedroom. So you get east ki sunlight and west ki sunset view from my balcony of my bedroom. So I wanted to keep it very warm, very cozy. It's a queen size bed with a lot of fluted lines, then a lot of cushions, blacks. I'm a person who's fond of black color. So a lot of things that you see are wooden, beige and matte blacks. Then let me show you my side table, my other section of the bedroom. Then there's a TV, of course, where I Netflix and chill. Then there's a side table. So I always prefer the right side of the bed. That's a personal thing. And like you see, there's books that I am currently reading. I like to keep them here. There's a scented aroma. Then again, the side table cup structure, dekhoge, it matches the same vibe of my house. There's cane on the top to match the entire aesthetic. In fact, the paintings to be talked about are very cozy. I really like, when I enter my bedroom after a long day, I like to be welcome to my home, like my painting says. Then this section is an attached cupboard. Again, matte black with rattan handles. There's a very cute contemporary clock. बहुत पतली wall थी मेरे पास, तो मैंने बहुत sleek clock ढूंढ के निकाली. It's a very abstract clock, like you can see. And yeah, that's my entire bedroom, cozy and breathy and my personal space. So guys, this was my home tour. It's a very personalized space for me. After my father passed away, when we had to vacate our old house and shift into a new home, I really wanted to, give a very cozy and a very personal space to my mother and to myself, of course. We needed that. And I enjoyed giving the entire home tour. I hope you guys also liked it. And if you liked watching such more content, please subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletter. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.